man, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We did it. Oh my God. Okay. Boom, baby. What's up, YouTube peeps? Let's record this bitch. Welcome, everyone, to our Virgo new moon ceremony. Yes, we figured it out. We are now live on YouTube. So, welcome everyone that's watching on YouTube, and welcome everyone that's watching in the global community. So, hopefully, you guys can hear me and see me good. Let me know in the chat. So, I got this. I was telling the group earlier that I got this inspiration to actually go live on YouTube as well and show you guys what our ceremonies are like in the global community. I used to do these ceremonies live on YouTube all the time, and they were really awesome. And usually I played music on the guitar, but they have definitely evolved and they have definitely grown and become something really freaking fun for all of us. So yes, I just got the notification too. So I'm excited to show you guys what this is all about on YouTube. But if you are wanting more of this, and if you want to join us for the after party, which we call Club Jai, then definitely follow us in the global community. And I basically have the link to the global community in like all of my pages, all of my videos, except this one because we just went live and there's no description. So maybe I'll be able to add the link. But anyways, as we get started, welcome in Jill, Real America. Hello, hello, Raven, Dawn, Maricela, Marcus. Good morning. From India. Wow, so cool. So yeah, I have the chat right here, but I can't really see it that good because it's tiny on my phone, but it'll be right there. And I'm also watching the chat here on our Zoom meeting, which you can find in the global community. So I'm actually going to see if I can share the link in the chat on YouTube to the global community before we actually get started. So thank you for letting me know that the connection is working great. And I can't wait for you guys to see what this is all about. Raven says, my links never work when I post them here. Weird. Weird. Okay, so let's find global community. We are live. And I record these sessions, and we also get replays of them. So that's really fun. Okay, copy the link. Now let's find YouTube and see if I can get on the live chat. Where's the live chat? Okay, give me 1 second. Let's see, let's see. Where's the live chat over here? Oh my God, this is really funny. 10 people watching. Why can't I see the live chat? Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe, especially if you are new to the channel. Thank you for, hanging out with us while I get this party started, because it's definitely always a party. Oh, the chat is supposed to be there, and I don't see it, of course. If you do it on the computer, Raven, from your computer, it should work. But okay, let's see. The chat appeared. There. Boom. Okay. Now that's that. And here we go. Again, thank you all for being here. There's the link to the global community. You can join us in the Mighty Network. Make sure to download the Mighty Network app onto your phone for the best access to the community. And we do this every new and every full moon. So for those of you that are here for the first time, welcome in. And I'm going to begin our ceremony tonight by chanting 4 sacred songs. I'm then going to say the prayer to open up sacred space. I'm going to do a card reading, a collective card reading for all of us for the new moon. And then we're going to do our after party at Club Jai only in the global community. So those of you that are watching on YouTube and want to join us for the party, then come hang out with us in the global community. We are on Zoom as well. All right, this is fun. This is really fun. So thank you all for being here while I chant. This is a really great opportunity for you guys to just be in your sacred space, step into that, the energy of the new moon, which is actually happening right around now. It's just like a coincidence. Oh, and I just heard thunder. It's happening now, and it's coming into like full fruition, and it is a moment of setting intention. So maybe you find an intention that you want to set for yourself as I do the chanting and the prayer. So again, thank you, welcome, Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Great Spirit, thank you for this opportunity to be in conscious presence with you. Thank you for our lives, the gifts, the abundance, the friends, and the family. In this moment, I would like to call in our spirit guides, angels, and teachers from past, present, and future to come and hold space for us here. We ask for your assistance to awaken in us the awareness and intuition to be able to receive your beautiful messages. I ask that you please help clear my energy and the energy of the space around me. I ask that you be with us during this ceremony. Aho. I call in the spirit of the south, the great serpent's energy to join us today. I ask that you help to activate in us the Kundalini energy that rises from the root to the crown. I ask for the blessing of connection to our higher selves, our spirit, our souls, through and beyond the crown chakra. I call in the spirit of the West, the wise, all-knowing jaguar energy to join us today. I ask that you please help create a shield of protection around us, that you help us to navigate the rivers and caves of our subconscious mind and help us to unlock the codes to set our beings free from old habits, patterns, and stories. Aho. I call in the spirit of the north, the beautiful, full of life hummingbird, to flutter around us and remind us of the power to connect to the wisdom of our ancestors. I ask that you help us see the beauty all around us and teach us to be flexible on our path to spiritual freedom. Aho. I call in the spirit of the east, the condor and the eagle, the yin and the yang, the divine feminine and the divine masculine energy within us to rise. We ask for wisdom and guidance, for a light to show us the way forward. Teach us how to soar high above the clouds of doubt and insecurity that sometimes hover over our minds and hearts. I call in the spirit of Father Sky, Grandmother Moon, the universe, and Mother Earth to hold us in sacred space, to support us unconditionally on our journeys. We acknowledge your presence in our lives, and we feel you loving us, supporting us, taking care of us, protecting us, guiding us, and illuminating our path. Satnam, 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 Waheguru. Welcome, 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 everyone. Those of you watching on YouTube, this is a special broadcast that we are sharing here. And hopefully you guys are inspired to join us in the global community where we do these ceremonies every new and every full moon. So to dive into our tarot reading, I am going to pull some cards for us and see what the message of this new moon is. And I have been feeling really amazing during this full moon energy. I have done a lot of organizing, a lot of cleaning, a lot of creating the environment that I want to live in. And that is the biggest message that this new moon is here to teach us. So the cards that I am going to pull are the intuition card, the challenge card, the overall theme, the wisdom from the ancestors, and animal spirit. And then I'm going to pull an alchemy card, which I have been really excited about using. All of my new tarot cards are now fully displayed on my shelves, and it's like so nice to be able to just like reach and like grab one and use it. So also we're going to be doing mini readings tomorrow on YouTube. I'll be using special cards that I have already felt the call to use tomorrow. So I'm excited about that. Okay. So now we are going to pull an animal spirits card. And again, I can't really look at the chat, you guys, but I'm really excited that all of you are here and hanging out with us on this beautiful Virgo new moon. All right, here we go. Let's check the chat for a second. Satnam, Satnam. Okay. So we are beginning this reading with the card that is called multidimensional. I actually love this, and I'll tell you why in a second. But obviously, multidimensional is about being multifaceted, is about things being complex, or just feeling that there's more than meets the eye in our awareness and our energy field. I will show you the card now. Multidimensional. You see this like beautiful shell, and there's actually a tiger and there's a waterfall. But multidimensional is a really cool card because we're talking about Virgo energy. And Virgo rules the sixth house, which is the house of being present, of being in the moment, of being right here, right now, and fully here with all of the senses super, super strong so that we can perceive the messages that are from the beyond. And being here in the moment and being fully present is what allows us to feel the multi-dimensional realities that we live in. We have on the opposite end of the spectrum the energy of Pisces, which is the spiritual, the divine, the journey that we all take to find our own version of enlightenment, the way that it comes to us individually in our lives. And those are also higher dimensions. And so we have this beautiful duality of Virgo and Pisces, which is about the multi-dimensional reality that we live in. So I love that that is the first card that we get. The second card, which is the challenge card, is we actually got the Judgment card. So it's major arcana. So this is two major arcana cards, which is very interesting. But it did come out reversed. So the Judgment card reversed is about feeling a little bit of doubt. So usually the Judgment card is about, something that has a long journey that has finally ended, and we get to sort of resurrect and like ascend. And it's actually really beautiful because the gene key that is connected to this card, to this new moon, is the 47th gene key. And I read about it in the astrology video. So if you missed that, make sure you go check that out. But it was the city of transmutation. And it talked about how basically the transmutation is what comes after the crucifixion. So we know the story of Christ, right? He gets crucified on the cross. And then 3 days later, he resurrects. And that resurrection is that energy of transmutation coming alive. So this judgment card, which is really cool because there's also an eye on it. You can see like this, the all-seeing eye of Ra or Horus. And it actually speaks to that transmutation too. It brings in that energy, that message that we are here to transmute the past and to wake up for a new journey, on a new day. And so if you're feeling doubt on your journey, that's the challenge, is to move forward despite any doubt that you may have right now in your life. So what is the overall theme of this new moon? We have the Seven of Wands, which is a card of conviction. It can also mean competition, and it can also mean protection. But I think it's about honestly being strong and standing our ground. And I feel like that is so Virgo frequency, because if we're focusing on our environment and we know exactly what we want to move towards, then we have to be strong and we have to have conviction to be able to like progress forward, move the energy forward, and follow a path and commit to that path. So I love that this is the energy of the overall theme. And then we get the wisdom of the ancestors. And our wisdom of the ancestors card is the Page of Cups, which is about a curious energy, curiosity, enthusiasm, and also imagination. In this card, we have the koi fish. And the beauty about the koi fish too is that depending on their environment is how big they get. So if they're in like a big lake or a big pond, they can like grow really big. And this speaks again to this energy of Virgo and the environment and how important your environment is for you to grow. Oh my God, like we keep getting the same message over and over. But the Page of Cups, you also have to have that curious frequency to like able to keep finding your truth and keep evolving and keep moving forward in your life, and the enthusiasm, the imagination to really drop deep into your experience. So the animal card that we get for this new moon is the rabbit. And I love the rabbit. There's so many rabbits around here where I live, and they are huge. They're like huge rabbits. But what is the rabbit about? The rabbit is about being afraid of everything. It's a bit of a overwhelming energy and feeling frozen. So it's a little bit of a warning in a sense. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. That's the warning right there. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words. Oh, rabbits, they shape your destiny. Whoa, that is a powerful message. Maria says, oh my God, I'm actually working on a painting now of a tree that is expressing my growth. Came to me yesterday. I love that. Yeah, Dawn says, Jesus is the most famous human who lived in many dimensions, a transmuter for reals. Yes, and a powerful healer. Yeah, these cards are so freaking powerful. So yeah, big jackrabbits. So now what I'm going to do is I want to pull a card from the alchemy cards. I actually love these cards. And I've been diving deep into, Hermetic alchemy because I have been studying the tarot extensively, like literally so intensely that I freaking love it. But we're going to be diving deep into that Hermetic alchemy found within the tarot cards in our tarot masterclass, which starts in a week from today, next Thursday. So if you want more information on that, I can definitely post the link in the description of this video once it's over, because there's no description right now. Okay. So if you're enjoying this so far, if you're watching on YouTube, then please join us in the global community, because as soon as I end the video here on YouTube, we're going to go to the after party, Club Jai, and dance it off, which is going to be amazing. So here we go. Let's pull one of these cards and see what we get. And with these alchemy cards, what's really cool is that they have really specific messages. So I will be reading from the book. So give me 1 second to find it. There's all these Roman numerals in this book, and you got to really know them. Okay. I like it because it's towards the end of the book, and these kind of go in an ascension sort of process, like an ascension journey. And when you get to these cards, it's almost like we're at the end. Okay. So here it is. Splendor Solis, the sun's splendor. Let me show you the card first, and then I'll read it to you. So we see a beautiful card here. There's sort of like a rainbow. The sun seems like to be rising. There's two birds on the horizon. We see that sunrise. There's beautiful flowers and jewels and crystals on the card, but it is called the sun's splendor. So let's read about what this card represents. Revel in the glory of splendor solis. There are several cards in the alchemy deck that relate to the sun, yet this card specifically depicts the long-term effects of its radiance. Think abundance, fulfillment, and altruism. Envision celebration and collaboration. But it is possible in our complex world? The sun's splendor says yes. One day and one ray at a time, when splendor solis arrives in the laboratory, the alchemist realizes that kindness and generosity are the secret ingredients. All other paths fall away. Through giving back to others and the world, we become more like the sun itself, radiant light and expecting nothing in return. Don't know where to start? Thank someone, then thank another person. Soon, the alchemist finds they are not alone in their laboratory, and miracles arrive, both small and large. Sat Nam. Beautiful, beautiful message for us here today in this powerful new moon frequency. So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to close off this part of our ceremony and transition to our celebration. And for the celebration, you're going to have to come join us in the global community in our Zoom meeting. And to do that, there's a link in the in the chat right now, or if you're in the global community already, just go in the global community Mighty Network app and come join us here in the Zoom live. I want to thank you guys all on YouTube for hanging out with us. I hope you enjoyed this and that you join us in the global community, because we are here every new and full moon doing these beautiful rituals and these beautiful ceremonies. So thank you, spirit guides, angels, teachers, the 7 directions, and animal spirits for being with us today during this ceremony and ritual. Please continue to watch over us as we travel along our daily lives. We release you now. Satnam, 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 Satnam.